I am Maria, and this is my channel, Ali Juno's Crafty Corner. Today I am just going to be sitting here doing some knitting, and I figured I'd go ahead and film and just kind of do a knit with me. I haven't done one of these for YouTube, so I figured I'd just give this a try. See how it goes. This week has been a bit crazy. I have doctor's appointments, I've had dentist appointments, my knit with me, and then I had a stitch with me today, had a stitch with me last Saturday, got my floss tube posted, not much cross stitch on it, but I did show all my knitting. And we're just going to do a knit with me video. I started a TikTok last week. Well, I started an account for TikTok last week. And this week I posted my first, well, today I posted a little small TikTok video. Let me get better in view here. So I'm going to kind of like have little shorts of little knitting and cross stitch post on TikTok and go from there. They'll be different from here. These are actually talk with me videos. Those are just going to have me knitting with some back noise in the background, basically. I have been enjoying, I'm working on a sweater, so it's a little bulky. I have been enjoying watching a lot of floss tubes and knit with me channels, or knitting podcasts, I would say. Run across one or two channels where they actually knit and chat while they knit. I really enjoy those. I've done a lot of my knitting on Twitch. I just didn't feel like going live today, so I figured I would just do an actual video like I normally do for the cross stitch and go from there. We went to one of our local LNS's, Fancy Needleworks. It's in Bloomington, Indiana, I believe. Went down there today and spent a couple of hours just cross stitching with everybody, and that was fun. I went last Saturday to Always in Stitches and did cross knitting. Yeah, I cross knitted. I did some cross stitch down there, or up there actually. They're north of us. See if I can do that. I'm trying to get y'all a good view. The yarn is on the dark side, so it's not the greatest against the dark needles. But this is my first sweater that I'm working on. I have finished the body of the sweater. I am currently working on the neck of the sweater. I'm supposed to put about 7 rows, but I'm basically just going to knit it and try it on, and then see if I like where it's at before I end it. Really trying to stay in view. I feel like I keep pulling it back out. I keep pulling it closer to my chest. It's like I gotta have it at my chest. This is a little different than I do for the Twitch feeds. don't think I've knitted this too much on stream anyway. I think once or twice, maybe. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to getting the neck done. Then I get to pick up the sleeves. I'm not going to be doing real long sleeves. So, and then hopefully my knit group teacher can help me tack in a little because it's a little on the big side around the shoulders. But she said that she should be able to help me with that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that works. Because when I started the progress of making this, before I actually, just after I combined it in the round, I ended up with way more stitches than what I was supposed to have. So it was coming out to be more like a large size to an extra large size instead of the medium I was trying for. So, but if not, it's not a deal breaker. I still like the look of it. I think 2 more rows of ribbing on the neck is where I'm going to be stopping at. This is not going to be a very long video. Sorry, it is. Here, let's try this. Sorry, this is trial and error today. It is just not wanting to go up on my desk. One of these days, I'm going to try to do one of these videos in a more relaxed setting. Hopefully I can get the phone set up to where I can record. I think I have an idea of how to do it. I'll just... Ritzy! What you chewing on? Sorry, my cat is chewing on plastic. Trying to stop her. When I seem to call them out on it, they tend to stop, so that's what I'm doing. But like I said, I'm hoping to be able to get into where I can sit more comfortably and do a knit video. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know where I would sit. Sometimes knitting at my desk is not the most comfortable. But that's where I end up at 90% of the time. Well, work has been going good. Nothing new there. Still enjoying what I'm doing. I still have time to knit during my day. I don't really cross stitch during the day anymore. Mostly it's just knitting. I am going to try to I'm going to plot times so I can cross stitch. I'm going to plan some time for cross stitching. Because it's just so much easier just to pick up the knitting and go. I'm looking forward to going to my first retreat. We have one this weekend. It's part of our Always in Stitches LNS that we go to. They're part of a retreat up in Chippewa, Indiana, I believe is what it's called. I think. It's a knitting and cross-stitch retreat, and quilting. It's quilting as well, but I don't have anything to do with quilting. I do know that I will be spending some money that I don't have at Always in Stitches on Wednesday when I go for knitting, because they are having a sale on their fabric. And I have to go. I have to go. I might even get my daughter to go with me that day too, because she likes fabric. So maybe she'll go to the knitting group with me. She goes with me sometimes. She goes to the knitting groups with me. She doesn't knit. She'll practice and play around with her crochet. Plus, it's also her birthday month, so we could probably get 20% off on other things there, because you get 20% off your purchase, one purchase for your birthday month, in your birthday month, whatever words. So, yep, they are turning 18 in 2 weeks. Not my baby, but they're my second one. Does not seem like I should have 2 kids over the age of 18. Does not seem like it's been that long ago. Oh, wait. But, yeah. I think when I get off the video here, I'm going to get my earbuds out and I'm going to put on an audiobook and just sit here and relax and do some knitting. Because I'm not sure how much knitting I'm going to get to do tomorrow, because it is Easter Sunday, but we're not doing much for Easter. I'm going over to my mom's house because I haven't seen her in a couple of months. I haven't seen her, I think it's since been January that we haven't seen each other. If I remember right. So, I'm gonna go over and hang with them and see how they're doing and just chit chat and all that stuff. No one else is going, it's just me. We don't really do much for Easter. We haven't for the last couple of years. Not since the kids have quit showing interest in Easter egg hunting. And then we moved to a location that's not really easy to do Easter egg hunting anyway. We live in an apartment complex. It's not quite as easy to hide Easter eggs like it used to be. My son has absolutely no interest in hunting for Easter eggs. My oldest is 20, so it's not important to them. And like I said, my middle one is turning 18. So there you go. It's just another day. We should be getting together for a dinner time meal, but nothing really big planned. No special meal. I think it's just gonna be like a beef. It's gonna just be like a beef stew. I'm gonna put in the crock pot. Have it simmer all day while I'm gone. Yep. That's about all my weekend plans. Let's see. of course, I've not worked on my wolf in a while. I ended up taking Pandemic with me to the stitching day. Still want to work on the wolf. It's just, I just wanted to work with one color today. I didn't want to work with a bunch of colors. It's like the sweater. I want to get the neck finished. And then I might try picking up the sleeves. See if I can do that without having to go to the lady, the knitting teacher lady. Yours. Because I watched her pick up the neck, and I think I know what I need to do and how to do it. So the only thing I've got to decide, am I going to try to do the arms 2 at a time or 1 at a time? I'm thinking I'm going to try 2 at a time. I'll just separate my yarn out to even amounts for the yarn and the yarn for the arms. Words. I can talk. Might not seem like it sometimes, but I can. Let's see. Hopefully we find out something in the next few weeks on whether we qualify for a mortgage so that we can look into buying a house so we can get out of the apartment complex. Or if we don't qualify, I need to start looking for other places to rent because I really want to get out of this apartment complex. We've been here for 5 years and I'm just basically fed up with all the brouhaha. The rent keeps going up and we haven't had access to all the amenities for about 3 years. And you call for maintenance and it takes them almost 2 months before they get out to you. Just, it's been 5 years and I'm done. I'm ready for somewhere new. I'd prefer to have my own house, but sometimes that is not Sometimes that is not an option. All right. Let me do this. I'm going to try this on. I'm going to see where the neckline lays to see if I'm going to bind off or not. And of course, they're going to catch on my headband and mess it all up. Use the camera so I can see. Yeah. I think that's good. I'm going to go ahead and start binding off just the knitted shirt, not my normal shirt. Catch my glasses and my head. And I knocked my hair to do that. Oi. Put that back up. Here we go. Now my hair's out of my face again. Alright, so now am I inside out? I think I'm inside out. Yeah, I'm inside out. It's like, wait, this looks a little weird. There we go. Now we're back inside right. Alright, so now we're gonna bind off the neck here. Whoops. Sorry. What did I do? Yep, I fixed it. Move that out. That out. Almost lost stitches. But I didn't, yay! Okay, so now we are going to do a bind off the neck here. And then I'll probably go ahead and call it. Alright, remove this. I no longer need the stitch marker. Alright. This. This. Still learning the bind off method. I haven't had to bind off too many things before. Just looks wrong to me. Too far with that. This is weird. All right. Don't want to bind off too small of a bind off. Don't want to mix up my knits and my purls. There we go. Getting a little further away from the other stitches, so it makes it a little easier. Hopefully everybody has had a good week. If anybody has any questions about anything, feel free to ask. If I have an answer, I will definitely answer. I'm still learning knitting, so I don't know a lot of the terminologies. I'm learning them. I was told to do this bind off due to the stretchiness of it. I have no clue. I'm doing it right. Looked right so far, but who knows? Out of view. Pull up. Okay. There we go. I know to do it more on the looser side so that it's not tight and it's got a stretch to it. My bottom of the sweater bind off, I was holding the tension a little too tight, so you can kind of tell it's got less stretch to it, but not enough that it's going to cause any issues. love it when your yarn you're knitting with comes up with attached pieces you didn't do. Cut it down so that it doesn't stick out. Yes. Alrighty. Pearl. It's like, what did I just do? Just pulled everything right on out. Try that again. Alrighty. Sorry, I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Like I said, if anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. Oh, and I forgot to say, if you're a new viewer, thank you for coming in. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. It's not been my normals. Normally, it's words. 90% of the time, this has been a cross-stitch only channel, but I just did not feel like doing any more cross-stitch today. I did about 400 stitches at the Fancy Works, I believe is what it's called. Where I was doing my Stitch with Me. I joined my stitch group. And I really wanted to try to get this sweater finished. Or at least started on. So I want to work on this. I'm not sure I'll start the sleeves tonight once I finish the neck. I'll probably wait and work on those tomorrow evening or Monday. Depends on what time I get home tomorrow. I'll probably put my earbuds in, put an audiobook on. I mostly listen to romances. I will listen to all types of romances. I will listen to science fiction. I will listen to fantasy. I will listen to romance, comedy, dark romance. Not too dark, but I do like a little. I have a couple of I have quite a few audiobooks that I listen to. I have quite a few normal books that I read on the Kindle. I just, as I've stated a couple times before, I really don't like reading per se. I love reading, let me correct myself. I just feel like I have accomplished nothing when I spend the whole day reading a book, which I've done that quite a bit here recently, the last few days. I have finished about 4 books in the last 2.5 days. I finished 2 in one day, and then 1 each day after. I've been kind of on a mafia kick here recently. I've really been enjoying mafia men, overprotective, claiming the girl, becoming obsessed over them when they're like, she's just pain type romances. I like those. I read one about vampires and other mystical creatures. I have a very wide genre of what I will read, as long as it's a romance of some kind. It can be a slow burn, it can be a fast burn. I prefer more of a medium burn. I don't want it hot and heavy too fast, but I don't want to wait till the end of the book either. Let's see. Come on. Halfway done with the neck. Hope I've been in view. I think I have. I've been trying to stay in view. I apologize if I haven't been. I'm still learning how to knit and keep my hands in view and make sure I don't block views. Do that. Come on. Doesn't want to give me, my needle gonna go under it. Alrighty. Definitely keeps fighting me on letting me pick up the back stitch. Sometimes. Just trying not to be tight with it. But I don't want to be too loose with it either. Anybody else do any knitting or cross stitch? Feel free to chat and message me. I can speak, I promise. Feel free to post in the comments if you like chatting or like chatting. The words are absolutely not working for me today. And of course, I'm gonna drop my stitch. Please post in the comments what kind of hobbies you like to do. Whether it be cross stitch, crochet, knitting, sewing, quilting, whatever you enjoy doing. I would love to know. I just had a thought in my head and it just disappeared on me. Literally, it was like right there and then it was gone. I don't even remember what it was about. No clues. Alright, I don't know. Let's see if I can think of something else to say because my brain has died. It said no more. So once I finish this bind off, I'm going to go ahead and end this little stream. Like I said, it's not going to be a very long one. This is just kind of a test knitting stream. See how it goes. I've mostly done it all on Twitch, but I figured I'd give it. I was doing this anyway, sitting right here. I'd go ahead and start the stream. I'm gonna try to do a stitch with me in a few days, maybe if I can. Maybe I'll get one on Monday. If you like cross stitch, definitely go check out 14 Count Ada Girl. I will have her tag below as well. If you're ever in the Noblesville area, please go check out Always in Stitches. It's an awesome little store. You can also go to their online website and they will shop for you. Just tell them what you want and they will shop it and pack it and send it to you after you pay for it. They have their own floss tube as well, so that's interesting. They will sit there and do floss tubes. The owner will sit there and tell you what they've been working on and have gotten done and all that stuff. They'll tell you all the new stuff they have coming in. They post videos of classes that they have. There's a couple bag classes that you can pop on and watch how the bags are made, I believe. I think she gives you kind of a tutorial of one of the patterns that she has. So like if you're running into an issue with the pattern, she'll help, she does the videos to help with it. So yeah, that's about all I got on that. Alrighty, almost done here. Knit. Oh no, purl. I did the right stitch, I just called it the wrong stitch. Alrighty. So that is the end of that. Now we're gonna pull that up. Is that it or not? Oh, that's just weird yarn. Alrighty, so that is the end of that. Pull this up. We're going to snip this. And pull this out. And I'll weave that in here in a little while. But the neck is done. Moving the camera. And there it is. It's upside down for you. Let me see if I can flip it. There you go. Now you can see it on an upright level. There is my neck. And this is the bottom. Got ribbing on the neck and the bottom. And now I just have the sleeves. I have to pick up all my stitches and then pick up some more stitches up under here so I can continue working in the round. But I don't know, I haven't decided if I'm doing one sleeve or both sleeves. So I'll work on that and figure that out in a little while. Probably Monday. I think I'll probably get back on this on Monday and decide if I need to put a longer cable on so that I can do stitches together. So, yeah. Alright guys, that is the end of me. I will see everybody the next video. I hope everybody has a great week and a great weekend and a great Easter. And I will see everybody later.